Hello everyone, my name is Maya and I wanted to make a little video for you to talk about weight loss and my weight loss journey in particular, in hopes that it might help some other folks out there. So to give you some background, I'm 44 now, but I have struggled with weight my entire life. I was a chubby kid. I topped out at just under 300 pounds in 2013, and I started, I yo-yo dieted all in my younger years, but in 2013 I started a much more serious journey, and at that time I had a goal weight loss of 150 pounds to get down to 142. I started a keto diet at that time after finding out I had celiac disease and needing to go gluten-free, and some research I was doing at the time led me to low carb and paleo style diets, and keto in particular. So I was able to stay really faithful to the keto portion of it for probably 6 months, and then started feeling really tired and just wasn't able to keep up with that. Brought my carbs back up but was still dieting, and in 8 months I lost 100 pounds. I was exercising heavily at the time, but was not able to complete my journey. I just hit this plateau and burned out of restricted calories and intermittent fasting and the whole bit, and plateaued and decided to go into maintenance mode after losing about 110 pounds. So I stabilized in the 180 pound, 85 pound range, and was able to keep that off for about 4 years. Did really well. I was never able to get to my goal weight though. And then I had a miscarriage, and hormone treatments after that, and the depression and antidepressants, and through some multiple things, I ended up regaining about 60 pounds, and topped out again at about 240, 242. And at that point I decided, and I'd been trying to lose the weight and going back to old things I had done before, but was finding it much more difficult this time around. I don't know if it was the pregnancy and miscarriage or my age, or a combination of things, but just was not having any success. So I have decided to get bariatric surgery, which is, I am in the mid-process of that journey. My surgery is now scheduled for about just under 4 weeks from the time of this video. And I really feel it's the right decision for me. I'm getting the gastric sleeve. I decided on that versus the bypass, because I don't really want to deal with the mainly the nutritional deficiencies that come with bypass, even though I know I'll still need, and I'm on multivitamin, but I've decided that's what's right for me. I know that I have already lost about 14 pounds, I think it is. I'm at about 226 now. 16 pounds. Yeah, 242 to 226. So do the math. But anyway, it's taken me a little while. I started this journey in October. And then took a little break because I got sick in December. I had COVID. But now I've completed everything, all of the pre-op things that my particular doctor requested and required. 3 dietitian appointments, an endoscopy where they put a camera down and look at your stomach and make sure everything's okay, that you don't have any major hernias or anything like that, and that that surgery will be safe to proceed with. So I've done everything and now finally have the surgery scheduled. in 2 weeks, I start the liquid diet. So my doctor doesn't require I lose a certain amount of weight. They don't let you gain any weight while you're on the program, but they do require a 2-week liquid diet before surgery, and then of course I'll have to be on a liquid diet for at least a couple of weeks after surgery as well for healing purposes. But the liquid diet is to help you lose some weight and reduce fat in your liver, which makes it safer for them to perform the surgery, safer and easier to perform the surgery. So I start that in a couple of weeks. I've tried liquid diets on my own before, and fasting and that sort of thing for as long as a week at a time, but I've never done it for 2 weeks at a time. So this is going to be a challenge. The one thing that I really was not expecting, because I've done some research and I'm a big fan of episodes of My 600-Pound Life, so I've vicariously know a little bit about bariatric surgery and that journey. But one thing I was not prepared for that I am struggling with right now is isolation and opposition from my friends and family. I did not expect this. I wasn't prepared for this. Both my husband and my closest best friend of like 20 years are very much opposed to me having this surgery. They say they're worried about my mental and physical health and well-being. And I know they love me, and I'm sure that's true. I kind of wonder if there aren't some other issues going on too. And I recently had another friend that it's triggering some things, and so I'm feeling really kind of a little bit alone. But I do have a wonderful resource of a Facebook group set up by my doctor's office for other bariatric patients in the program, and that's been a great resource. And I also have a couple of other friends who've already had surgery and are doing well, and that has been a huge help and a huge resource for me. And at the end of the day, this is too important to me, to my journey, to my health. This is what I need, and I have to do this for me, regardless of support or no support from my friends and family. So if you are on a similar journey, I just want you to not be surprised if it causes some conflict for you with your friends and family as well. I want you to know that you aren't alone. There are resources. I'm sure your doctor's office probably has a similar resource as mine. If not, search it out on your own. It really does help. It helps a lot. I'll make more videos, especially after surgery, to let you know how that goes, how the healing process is. I am worried about the pain, but I know it's not as bad as some surgeries out there. Every surgery has risks and pains involved. So this is a little bit about my journey. If you have any specific questions about it, please ask me. I will be doing more videos, but ask me if you would like certain questions answered, or anything like that. And let me know if this has been some help to you. I'd like to keep it short, because I know it's easier to fit in the time for that. So again, my name is Maya. That's a little bit about my weight loss journey. If you have any questions about why I'm choosing this surgery, please reach out. Let me know if this has been a help to you, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.